movies for over 3 decades, like Cinema said. And some of the, we distributed movies like Sholay, and we distributed Hama Ke Kaun, The Valedul Malaysian, and just recently, in the last month, we released two movies, Krish 3 and Ram Leela, which people enjoy. I personally hold a very big connection to Toronto because I actually grew up in Toronto. Those of you who were here in the 70s and maybe parts of 80s, my father actually ran cinemas in Toronto, the Nance Cinema on Gerrard Street, and in 1969 he actually started the first Indian theater in North America. So this city is very special for me. Canada is very special for me, and I would like to, thank everyone for this. I would once again like to thank Mr. Kandian for this, for the charity. The $25,000 charity will be going to a charity that we are involved with. It's called Educating Girls, and it's a very special charity which goes to educate underprivileged girls in India. So it's a very good charity. I just want to thank everybody and for this honor. I again like to congratulate ICCC. What a great event. We had a wonderful panel this afternoon, and what a beautiful setting here, and what wonderful people that I've met. So thank you, Ian, and again, my highest congratulations for this beautiful event.
Thank you very much, and a big round of applause for Ken Mass.
Don't forget your check.
Don't forget that. We'll sweep it up if you want.
I just don't know what bank machine you're going to find in Brampton to cash that. Is there a big bank machine?
It's a big one, somewhere.
I'm sure you'll find one.
You'll find one. Congrats again to Ken, very good. And you know what? It's surprising and very impressive that you know is responsible for so many things. So Francis' favorite.
That wasn't the line, Tammy. The line was that Tammy was supposed to say, some of which are my all-time favorites.
All-time favorite. All-time favorite. There you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in our midst tonight, we just got a preview of him as well. We have the Consul General of India here in Toronto, Mr. Akhilesh Mishra, and we'd like to introduce him to you all.
So, a couple of things you may not know about him because he's fairly new to the city here. So he holds a bachelor's and a master's degree in mechanical engineering. He's fluent in Sanskrit, Hindi, and Nepalese. But here's the thing, he also speaks Spanish and Italian, cappuccino, lasagna. That's the extent of my Italian.
That's it, yeah, chow, I got chow. And all of them were was the other one. The other one.
But here's the thing, you don't know Punjabi? Is that true? You don't know Punjabi? So now you've come to
You're
Brampton,
gonna learn.
and you're by Malton, and you will learn Punjabi in Canada. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Consul General, Akhilesh Mishra.
कभी खुशबू, कभी साया, कभी सपना बनकर मुझसे हर रात मिली है तेरा चेहरा बनकर। Very good evening, friends. Yesterday I completed my first 3 months as Consul General of India in Toronto. And probably not even a week has passed without having some interaction with Basu Chandralingji. You are simply incredible. Everywhere I go in the community or any function I attend, you are there. And I know that 50%, at least 50% of the events, wonderful events that you go, you don't take me. I'm deeply obliged to my dear friend Nava Bajaj for so kindly and generously inviting me to this beautiful celebration, beautiful evening. Since I have met Navaji, I have been truly inspired by his energy, his commitment, his dedication to the cause of India-Canada friendship and the cause of the Indo-Canadian community in GTA area. You are a true inspiration. My compliments to Bajaj you and also your wonderful team of ICCC. नजरें मिला के तूने जादू जगा दिया है, यूं ही नहीं हुआ है ये दिल तेरा दीवाना. For us in the consulate, it has been a true pleasure and true privilege to have support of ICCC in all the initiatives that we are taking and we are contemplating for future. As we celebrate this wonderful evening, as we celebrate the 100 years of Indian cinema in Toronto, we feel deeply obliged, profoundly grateful to this beautiful city of Toronto, this wonderful province of Ontario, and this great country, Canada. We in India deeply cherish and deeply applaud and feel truly inspired by Canada's global leadership in science and technology, all areas of science and technology, whether it's agriculture sciences, whether it's mining engineering, whether it's space technology or nuclear sciences, your wonderful universities, your fascinating system of vocational education, your wonderful innovation of public-private partnership, which not only brings in the private sector and the public sector in partnership, but it is a wonderful means of improving the efficiency of conception and construction of projects and improving the delivery of services which do not have been possible by private sector or public sector alone. Your model of truly inclusive socially and culturally of economic development has tremendous relevance not only for India but for the entire world. Friends, Canada reminds me of a poem of Rabindranath Tagore. The morning star whispers to the dawn, tell me, you are only for me, my love. The dawn responds, yes, but also for that unknown flower. Canada, you are really amazing how you manage to feed everyone from whichever part of the world he or she comes, so welcome, so well taken care of. And what matters is not the kind of opportunities that your beautiful country provides for each and everyone to flourish, to be at ease, and realize the fullest of the potential, creativity and innovative spirit, but the way Canada actually cherishes and celebrates diversity. And today's evening is a glorious example of your rich spirit. I truly salute this great country, great friend of ours. And as this wonderful group represents embodiment of the commitment for building stronger and more vibrant relationship between our two countries, I can share with you that for us in the consulate, it is a true privilege to have the opportunity to work on a strategic partnership and strategic cooperation with India and Canada, which is so special to us. And it is a partnership truly based on shared values of democracy and pluralism and individual freedom of entrepreneurship. It is also a relationship which will have transformational value in the decades to come. Friends, India is already third largest economy in the world in terms of purchasing power parity. Last 7 years it has grown by about 6%. In the current financial year, the half-year results came yesterday. Our GDP grew by 4.8%. The foreign exchange reserves grew in October by 1.8 million. Bringing the foreign currency reserves to $280 billion. Our exports have grown in the last 4 months in double digits, and we are expecting our total exports to grow to 200 to 325 billion this year. To give you the idea of the pace at which the Indian economy is being transformed, you'll be glad to know that the government of India is working on infrastructure projects totaling $1.2 trillion in the next 5 years. And once the infrastructure projects are completed, it will be a very significant boost to manufacturing sector and Indian economy in general. The telecom sector is truly amazing. Every month, 4 million cell phones are being sold in India. India is already the second largest mobile subscriber base with 900 million people. Internet subscriber base is going to be more than America's by the middle of next year. And by 2017, we are going to have 348 million internet users. And when the internet penetration increases further, and the unique IT system that government of India is spearheading, once that becomes an acceptable model of delivery of services, the way of doing business in India will be totally transformed. India is a young population where the median age is just 24 years and 70% of the population is below 25 years. According to some estimates, by 2030, India will have 1/4 of the entire world's skilled manpower. And these days, India is producing 300,000 engineers every year. The IT sector, which requires about 3 million people directly, is growing by 250,000 workforce annually. Housing sector, 11.5 million houses are being constructed every year. I'm talking about some figures because I don't want this group to lose sight of the long-term picture. In the decades to come, I believe you people and the entrepreneurs of Canada will have truly historic role to play. And for this, we need to start working and start building bridges through the Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce and your energy. to bring our two countries far closer and far deeper engagement. Let me end with a prayer. Nattvaham kamaye rajyam, na swargam na punarbhavam, kamaye dukha tapta nam, pranina marginashanam. O Lord, I do not seek paradise for me. I do not wish an empire of the entire world for me. I do not seek liberation from birth and rebirth. I only wish that suffering of all the people be removed. Friends, I wish you all of you continued success, peace, and happiness and glory. Thank you so much.
Who are you? Who are you again? Here, try this one. Thank you, even though you didn't know me. Guys, how about another nice round of when you broke an earlier commitment to get here, Mr. Asaf, the Consul General, speaking from the heart, a linguist, finance guy, a poet, quite the Romeo, Consul General. Let's give him another nice round of applause. Never been here, guys. We're going to get here today. I can tell some of you are getting restless. That's probably the food talking. Let's reel it in. One more performance, and it'll all be. The mayor is judging you, everybody. The mayor is judging. I know you're not, but it helps if you work together. Yeah. You tell them I'm judging you. Thank you. I will say this: that this feedback probably means I should stand in this area. What do you think about that? Yeah, good. Let's do that. How many of you are feeling pride in Indian cinema right now? And in India itself. How many of you are feeling empty stomachs and ready for food? Be honest. Be honest. We can do that. I know I'm an obstacle in your way from food, and that's not an enviable place to be. But I do want to give a nice round of applause to the host. Making such good food, which you've already tasted a little bit of. Please give the caterers a wonderful round of applause. Since moving here to Toronto, I can say that the host is one company that's genuinely making fine dining, Indian fine dining come to life. Because we have a lot of fake fine dining, we've seen that, right? Everybody's gone into an Indian restaurant where it says fine dining, and then right underneath it, it says $2.99, all you can eat buffet. That's not fine dining, guys. That's not. You can use those words, you can throw them around, but that's not. If I'm walking sideways under a spit shield, picking up pakora crumbs and walking over a homeless guy and saying, I think he's dead. The korma looks good. That's not fine dining. So I think the host is doing a very good job at fine dining. And I don't, obviously, Desi restaurants do that too. I saw a Korean restaurant do that the other day. Fine dining, and right underneath it, karaoke. That's not a fine dining experience. If you have table 5 eating exclusively prepared meat, decide that table 6 is gathered around singing, don't stop believing, hold on to not fearing. I should have made it a Hindi song. Anyway, that's not a fine dining experience. We are going to have some great food for you in just a little while. But before we do that, I want you to welcome on this troupe one more time. The first set you saw from the DK Bollywood troupe was all about the 60s, 70s, and 80s. If you're a Bollywood fan, you recognize the songs. This is going to be from the 90s to the present. Again, a mishmash of some of the best of Bollywood that we can bring up. And feast your eyes on the singers, the great singers that we have in the corners here. And everybody, a nice round of applause for the final performance, DK Bollywood troupe. Thank you.
तारीख पर तारीख, तारीख पर तारीख, तारीख पर तारीख मिलती रही है, लेकिन इंसाफ नहीं मिला मिलाद। मिली है तो सिर्फ ये तारीख। बीच में ना बोल,
हम तुम्हें इतने छेद करेंगे कि कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे कि सांस कहां से ले और बातें कहां से।
जाने जाना ढूंढे तुझे दीवाना, सपनों में रोज आए आ जिंदगी में आना। जाने जाना ढूंढे तुझे दीवाना, सपनों में रोज आए आ जिंदगी में आना सनम।
एक लड़की थी दीवानी सी, एक लड़के पे वो मरती थी। कुछ कहना था शायद उसको, जाने किससे डरती थी। जब भी मिलती थी मुझसे पूछा करती थी, प्यार कैसे होता है, ये प्यार कैसे होता है। कुछ होगा मुझे, तुम नहीं समझो।
हे